Hi everyone, I'm Kelly Walker with Lifestyle Frisco. We have Brian Wysong with us today. Hi Brian.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. So a lot of the times when we do these videos, we have your other half of Tumbleweed TexStyles, and it's just you and me today. So why no Jeb today? What is that?
Well, this is kind of like what our normal work week is like. You know, he's actually at school teaching, doing his day job, while I at a coffee shop working on Tumbleweed TexStyles and keeping the operations going for the company.
How long have you been doing that where you kind of gave up your day job and focused 100% on Tumbleweed?
So about a year and a half ago, I went full-time with our business. A lot of that was to be prepared for our new store. Of course, we've waited a little bit longer than we expected, but it's been well worth it as we prepare for the store and keep everything else in our company going and growing.
Yeah, growing. And speaking of, so we're here at a coffee shop and we're at Karmic Grounds off Ohio in Frisco. This place is really awesome. So tell me like how you came to find this place and what do you know about it?
Well, actually, I found out about it because it was listed in one of the Lifestyle Frisco articles of places to go drink coffee. So I had to check it out, and I love it because one, it's not overly crowded. They serve great coffee. They also have great happy hour with wine and craft beer.
Yeah.
But one reason why I love this place is I've heard a rumor that they might be opening a second location in the patios, next to the patios in the Rail District at some point in 2020.
So some future Tumbleweed neighbors.
That's
maybe.
right.
Awesome.
Probably be drinking a lot of coffee there.
Very good. So now that we have you by yourself today, I want to let people get to know you personally a little bit better. So tell me about your family. Tell me about Hillary and your kiddos.
Right. Well, my wife Hillary and I, we got married, met each other back at Texas Tech in Lubbock. We have two awesome kids, Hannah, who is 8 years old, and then my son Luke, who is 8 months. So getting over that newborn hump, you know, and
yeah.
But they are great, and we love parenting and love that part of our life right now.
What does Hillary's everyday look like?
So Hillary, kind of backtracking, when we got married, she owned a photography business, predominantly weddings and portraits. And then when Tumbleweed TexStyles came to be, we had a hard time balancing two entrepreneurs in the family. So she decided to move into education because she found that she loved teaching graphic design and photography, teaching it more than doing it. So she's actually a teacher at Liberty High School with Jeb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. That's fun. Okay, so I know also that faith is a big part of your personal life and story. So tell us about that. What does that look like for you?
Well, something that a lot of people don't know is actually when I was in college, I was the college director at Trinity Church in Lubbock, and then I eventually became the college director full-time for a year. So that's kind of, in a career sense, was something that I did, but fast forward to now, I knew that wasn't really what I was called to do for a career. It was just a time in my life, an opportunity that I had.
But it's a good jumping off point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so now here in Frisco, my wife and I attend Hope Fellowship. And one of the things that brought us there is their Seeds of Hope ministry, which is a special needs ministry that is such a wonderful blessing for our family and for our daughter who has special needs. And faith is definitely a driving force for our family, and then of course for me, as it relates to faith at work, but then just faith in our personal lives.
And I feel like I remember reading or writing this about you. Do you speak to young groups and church groups about business and marketing and leadership?
Yes, so that's one of the things that I miss most from teaching at Liberty is helping and serving kids, not as much on the one-on-one basis, but just public speaking and coaching and teaching. So that's one of the things I still do is I travel with churches, different high schools, at UTD, local colleges where I speak with groups on business, entrepreneurship, marketing, leadership, and then of course faith and living out your faith as well.
I love that. That's awesome. Okay, so pop quiz time. If you had to think of 3 words to describe yourself, what would they be? Or if your wife or something had to think of 3 words, if that's easier for you. So what are some words to describe kind of how you are?
Probably driven, highly competitive, and probably passionate. When there's something I want to do, I go all in, and I get very passionate about the things that I do.
Driven and highly competitive and passionate. So highly competitive, is that kind of going back to like when you played sports as younger? And
Right.
Yeah.
Well, probably goes back to my dad. You know, my dad, it doesn't matter what board games we played or video games, he would win. And so I hated that.
You get mad.
But it probably instilled that competitive spirit. And then, of course, I did play competitive soccer and sports in middle school, high school, and then in college. And so, yeah, that's definitely probably the root to that competitiveness.
Okay, so I asked Jeb to describe you in 3 words. I wanted to see how they matched up with what you use to describe yourself. No, it's good. It's along the same lines. So visionary.
Okay.
Hardworking. We can call that highly competitive too, right? You work hard to win, maybe. And then strategic.
Okay.
So I think that fits in with what we were talking about, that's, you know, you're the strategic builder now every day. That's your everyday focus for Tumbleweed TexStyles, is you're the strategy guy, right?
Well, I feel better now. I was a little worried what he might say, so I'm just kidding.
No, not so bad.
Very cool.
Okay, so one other pop quiz question to get to know you a little better. What's a hidden talent, or something you're good at that most people might not know about?
I can't juggle, I can't sing, I can't play an instrument. Okay, maybe I'm horrible with names, I'm horrible with dates. My high school teachers would say that, but I have almost a picture perfect memory of faces.
Okay.
When I see, I mean, we could be at a coffee shop and I could point out someone that I saw 20 years before because I remembered their face.
Okay, so now this is like newlywed game. Jeb said facial recognition is your hidden talent. He said that, what did he say? You can see someone once and you will remember exactly when and where you saw them in the past. So you guys matched up on that one.
Pretty
Perfect,
amazing,
yeah.
He knows me better than I thought he did.
Right, I know. So I want to learn a little more about some new things. I know Tumbleweed has new things coming for us soon.
Right.
We talked about how you have a new home coming in the spring in Frisco, but what new things can we see coming out for customers and fans of Tumbleweed?
Well, something I want to focus on is, a lot of people know we have ball caps. We've done that since day one. But right now we have some pretty amazing beanies that are currently on our website.
I have this one, yes.
That I love. This is like a waffle, tight knit.
It's a little thicker yet,
Right.
yeah.
Warm, thick, it's real snug. You can wear it like this or whatnot. It has our hem tag somewhere right here. But then we also have more of a slouch beanie, and it comes in multiple colors that you see here.
Yep.
And these are just what I have, but we have a lot more on our site as well. But then also I wanted to point out, as we move into the spring year, we're actually, and when we open our store, we are going to be launching some custom products.
I feel like this is breaking news.
This is breaking news, because no one knows about this, except for Jeb and our wives. But we actually went through a whole design process, and we actually designed this ourselves and then had it manufactured. We're in a test phase right now, but when the store opens, this will be one of the few custom items that people are going to be able to find. It's called like a kind of a lifeguard hat.
Okay.
Perfect for all the Texans going to Destin or all the college kids. But it has our logo here, and then of course the touch of Texas.
I love that.
Right here.
Inside, yeah.
And of course that has our custom logo here as well as right here.
Oh, okay.
And so it kind of just represents.
No red. It's all the
no
blue.
red right now. I'll take that off right now, but.
I can see. I mean, I'm so far removed from my college days, right, in Lubbock, but I can just see that group of guys all wearing this. And I can already see it. I mean, it's a drizzly January day now, but all of our hours out in the sun tailgating, like FC Dallas tailgating and different sports things, like everybody will have these kinds of things on.
And that's where we're going with it, is Tumbleweed TexStyles is not just about shirts, and it's not just about Texas. but we're about lifestyle, you know, and so we want to provide not only products that you can wear as a shirt, but products that you can wear in a lifestyle as it relates to the beach or concerts, festivals, or picnics, whatever it might be, or just sitting around on your pool on a hot Texas sun day. Yep. So this is first item. We have many more to come later, but this is one that we wanted to roll out now so people can see what we have.
I love it. So this will be at the stores when it's there. Is that the first chance people will have to buy it, you say?
It will,
okay.
yes. So this, along with some of our other custom items, might not be, we might not sell it. We don't know yet, but we might not sell it wholesale. We might not sell it online. So
might
a lot
be
of these
exclusive in-store only. Got to come to Frisco and get in the store and get one.
Got to have something that they can come to the store and find that can't find anywhere else.
I love it. I'm sure I'll see a few of these at the Zach Brown Band concert in September.
I hope so.
Right? Yeah, at Toyota Stadium.
Right.
Awesome. Well, I've enjoyed getting to learn a few more things about you personally. So thanks for inviting me to your coffee meeting this morning.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much.